overruling a lower court. The U.S. Supreme Court is allowing Texas's congressional map to stand. For now. This is Monday, November 24th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for kicking off this Monday with the Texas Minute. If you enjoy the Texas Minute, I have a quick favor to ask of you. Please give us a rating, and if you have time, leave a review. We appreciate the feedback, and believe it or not, it actually helps others find the show. Let's get into today's news. The U.S. Supreme Court has temporarily halted a lower court order that blocked Texas from using its newly enacted congressional map. This puts that lower court order on hold while Attorney General Ken Paxton's appeal on behalf of the state proceeds. In other words, the Supreme Court's action allows Texas to continue operating under the new map for now, preventing immediate disruption to the 2026 election cycle. The map was passed during a special session this summer over the objection of Democrats and then signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott. It creates 5 new GOP-leaning opportunity districts. Houston attorney Tony Buzbee announced on Friday that his firm had been retained to take on, quote, the head of one of the more influential lobbying and advocacy groups in Austin. An unnamed woman has retained Buzbee's firm, referred to in the statement as a Jane Doe. She alleges that she was coerced, sexually harassed, and ultimately sexually assaulted by the as-yet unnamed individual. The lawsuit will reportedly be filed sometime this morning. Last week, the U.S. House passed unanimously legislation authored by Texas Republican August Pfluger in order to address the use of artificial intelligence by terrorist groups. As chairman of the House Homeland Security Subcommittee on Counterterrorism and Intelligence, Pfluger explained that the legislation would confront the emerging threat of terrorist groups weaponizing AI in order to recruit, train, and inspire attacks on U.S. soil. The Texas Minute will be right back.
But every day I run into something that I'm dealing with the county judge.
Judge Bray recused himself, but as we'll soon see, he couldn't resist reinserting himself into the process.
Signing notices, setting deadlines, accepting candidate applications, rejecting candidate applications. The dispute that ensued thereafter was centered on whether or not Judge Bray had the authority to do those things or should have been doing those things.
Head over to TexasScorecard.com today to watch our latest documentary, Kicking the Circle.
Okay, so this last story can only be called bizarre. The Democrat County Judge of Uvalde County has been suspended without pay following his indictment for knowingly subjecting an individual to unlawful arrest while acting under the color of his office. Uvalde County Judge William Mitchell's legal troubles stem from an incident back on March 27th when Tyler Cox, a 28-year-old UPS delivery driver, was delivering packages to the courthouse. A dispute apparently arose over where the packages were to be placed. Though the versions of events differ, Mitchell had a deputy handcuff and detain Cox, who's now suing the county for violating his rights under the U.S. Constitution's 4th, 5th, and 14th Amendments, as well as the Texas state constitution. Mitchell has refused to release courthouse video of the incident and asserted judicial immunity from Cox's civil lawsuit. Earlier this month, Judge Mitchell was indicted by a Uvalde County grand jury for intentionally subjecting Cox to unlawful arrest and detention. I mean, I get you're a county judge, but how hard is it to just be nice to the delivery guy? You can find details on that story and the others mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Paige Feld, Deborah McClure, and Travis Morgan. Nick Shepard produced the show. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now go make it a great day.